Garran. Sitting here in Pentreath, my hometown. Been supported by Pentreath for 6 months, and they've been really good to me. So I was in Dartmoor serving 3 years, 9 month sentence, and coming to the end of my sentence, I got in touch with Simon at Connect, and he put me onto Pentreath when I come out, and yeah, and that's when I met Eliza, and that was that. Started the ball rolling, and started seeing her every week for a cup of tea, and that was really, really good for me, you know. When I first came out of prison, I went to a bail hostel in Southampton, which was horrible. It was a nightmare, so I literally thought I was going to end back up in prison. I wasn't in a good headspace, and then I moved down. My old man said he'll put me up for my duration of my tag. I was all right, but I wasn't feeling very good though. Do you know what I mean? There was just issues in my head that I had no one to talk to it about. But obviously speaking to Eliza on that, like she did make me feel a hell of a lot better, like, you know. I would not have been where I am now without talking to Pentreath and Eliza. That's 100% truth, like, because I'm doing all right again now. If anyone found themselves in the position I was in, if they're a bit low, come out of prison, don't know what they're going to do, what steps they're going to take in life, I'd 100% recommend Pentreath. 100%, yeah.
My name is James, this is Bo. I've been with Positive People over a year now, I think. Positive People referred me to a confidence course in this guard. That was very helpful, just getting out of the house and meeting new people. Definitely helped just regain confidence that had been lost. They also supported me doing my driving theory test, which thankfully I passed the first time. Before Pentreath, I felt a bit hopeless, aimless, and now I have a clear goal, I've gained confidence. Just want to say my thanks to Pentreath, and I would like to recommend it to anyone in a similar position. If you don't know what to do, I recommend getting the support.
My name's Nikki, I'm 35 years old, I live in Cornwall and I've been with Pentreath for nearly 6 months. I stumbled upon Pentreath, it was actually a job centre representative who made that referral for me because I suffer with addiction, which I'm now in recovery for, and I'm also a care leaver, so had that referral not been made for me, I may not have found Pentreath. Some of the ways that Positive People have helped me have involved mindfulness, mental health, well-being, employability, and signposting me to different organisations that can help me with my various challenges. Compared to where I started, when I started I was very low self-esteem, low self-worth, not very confident, didn't really have any idea how to set goals and then reach them. And I would like to say that actually all those things have turned around, and I feel like I have more sense of purpose, and my confidence is definitely improving. If I came across anybody who was thinking about joining Positive People and Pentreath, I would strongly advise them to do so, because the help that you get and the support that's on offer, I've found so far has been unmatched by anything else that I've had offered to me. And I definitely think it can help improve anyone's life, whether it's day to day or whether it's in the future. And I have much more hope for the future, and I have much better day to day goings on thanks to Positive People.
Chris, I'm 47 years old and I've been working with Pentreath for the last few months. I meet Pentreath on a regular basis to discuss how I am and what I'm doing, what frustrations I might be having in my mental health journey, and I found that very useful. I meet with Eliza from Pentreath about once a month, and she sits me down and we talk through what I've been doing in the weeks leading up to our meeting. They've put me in contact with a regular counselling session and various wellbeing groups, and introduced me to Nature Connects. I found that very helpful. Since joining up with Pentreath, I've been able to focus my mind a little bit better about what I'm aiming for. Moving forward, I'm more positive. I'm confident that I can get back to work in a way that I wasn't confident 6 months ago. It's an ongoing process, but the help is there, and it's very good. I'd recommend it very highly. I know it can be very difficult for people to ask for help, but I'd assure you that Pentreath are sympathetic, empathetic. They listen. Where mental health can be frustrating, I find it very frustrating. They know what they're talking about. They're understanding, but they're knowledgeable, and they're prepared to put up with the difficulties that sometimes entails.
My name's Angelina, I'm 38, I come from Cullington. I've been with Pentreath for 6 months. Pentreath's helped me with my confidence, counselling, and the person that I want to be, helped me with furniture, helped me get my home together, and helped to support my son in school and out of school to get counselling for him as well. There is help. I would advise to get the help out there and go to Pentreath. Pentreath's made me the person who I am today. They gave me my confidence, they gave me the person that I want to be. Without their support, I wouldn't be where I am now. So thanks to Pentreath for the support and help.